Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to this episode of SheRaSeven. We're going to be talking about the entanglement. So as y'all come in, y'all go ahead and click that like button so that we can get started. I'm going to be bougie for y'all today. Got my blinged out Starbucks cup. So, by popular request, we are going to be speaking about the entanglement. So, y'all click that like button if y'all are excited about the discussion about the entanglement. Thank y'all. So I'll wait for a few of y'all to get in so that I don't start too early. So while y'all are coming in and hitting that like button, there is a 15% sale, a 15% off sale on my Too Pretty two-sided level up brush set, which includes 4 brushes. The other one is in my bathroom, so I only have 3 to show you. 15% off of these. And yeah, if you spend over $50, you also get 10% off the entire website or entire purchase. So thank y'all. Endless, shameless, endless plugs all day, every day. If you like this lip color, this is number 20 in the Level Up Cosmetics collection for the matte liquid lip. That's what I have on. Okay, so I think we have enough people in here so we can get ready to talk about the entanglement. And we're going to go ahead and get into this. He said August ran his mouth. He sure did. He couldn't hold it any longer. He's like, I'm going to put this in a wrap. Y'all going to know. Put this in a video so there's no more denying. But I think we kind of already knew because a long time ago, like a couple years ago, there was already news about it in the tabloids. Thank you, testing 1, 2, 3, sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. There was already news about it. People had seen them together. It was heard that there was like a separation, or they had an open marriage or some type of arrangement. Will and Jada. So it was not something that was a shocker. But now that it's in the song, it's being brought back out. And, Jada sat in front of Will and explained that she was in an entanglement. And to me, that just means I know too much about you. So you're not able to divorce me or even get mad at me because I know too much about you. And I don't think you want to go there. So I was in an entanglement. While you wanted to have some space, I had some space with another person in an entanglement. And I don't think there was anything wrong with that. I think if you're woman enough to tell, your husband I was in an entanglement, I think that should be the end of it. Like at least she chose a nice word. She could have said, I had an affair, I had a fling, I had an entanglement is so much deeper. It's like you can't get out of it. It's like you're stuck in it, you're entangled in it. You're caught up in the web, and it's just something that had you. So that also shows that it was a deep sort of interesting dynamic in whatever short-lived relationship that they had. So it's another way of saying, it wasn't just for fun. We had some stuff going on. So, you can't be mad if you're a man and your woman cheats. Of course, you're going to be upset if it gets out into the public because it is humiliating. But men don't think about this when they cheat on women, and they continuously do it. And I feel that now that we have an example of the tables being turned, maybe people will think twice. Maybe not, probably not. But it It's giving people a dose of their own medicine that they dish out on a daily basis. So I feel like I don't think Jada did anything wrong. I'm sure Will has done a lot of things that is unspoken of, so I don't blame her. I don't think she did anything wrong. I think she did what normal people would do, go get another one. We know she likes rappers. She used to be Tupac. We know she likes, a certain type. So of course that's what she gravitated towards after, they were on giving each other space. Maybe someone that she was more famous than, she could feel like, she was all that around. So when women gravitate towards whoever they're cheating on their man with, it's going to be someone that makes her feel like her again. You know, it's never going to be someone that makes her feel less like herself. So it's always going to be someone that makes her feel like her, or how she used to be before she lost herself into whoever she was with. So I think it's funny, and I'm glad it's out in the public. And I feel that more men are upset than anybody in the social media. They were just mad. I'm like, why are you so mad? Don't y'all cheat all the time? What's the big deal? Thank you for always hitting the like. If you hit the like, thank you, Shakir. Um, what do you think about people saying she took advantage of August because he came around when he was vulnerable? Women are always vulnerable, and men constantly take advantage of women all the time. Oh, I want to work. I want a job. Okay, so sexually harass that person. Oh, I'm vulnerable. I don't have any sympathy for anybody who claims vulnerability, because women are vulnerable all the time in every situation. We're more emotional, and we earn less money in the workplace, and we have to compete with men. So I don't think anybody's vulnerable in this situation. You know, I'm sure his groupies don't think he's vulnerable. Thank you, Carlos Sprinkle Sprinkle. Do you think Jada is a succubus? Sprinkle Sprinkle. I think any woman can be whatever they want to be when they want to be it. When they gotta be it. That's what they gotta be. They gotta turn into whatever the situation calls for. I would say women are like shapeshifters. They shift into whatever needs to be done at that time to get what they need to get. So, um, Will wasn't harassed, he was clowned, right? And I'm sure he could take it. I don't think, there's a deeper level to all this stuff anyway, but on the surface level, I mean, he don't really care. I'm sure it's much easier to take than whatever secrets she has on him. This ain't nothing, you know. Whatever secrets that she holds within that long, long marriage is probably this is probably nothing compared to what could be known. So, you know, we don't know. That's why he's taking it so well. It's like, we should be tell him about the other stuff. She was happy about that. Because, she could. He looks so sad and broken, but he's an actor. He's an actor. Um, y'all don't forget. You said August should have kept his legs close to a married woman, right? We don't know if she seduced him or not. We don't know. So, who cares? Like, I really don't care about anybody's personal life on that level. Is people just wanted me to talk about entanglement and what I thought about it. I thought she was perfectly within her rights to be in any type of relationship she chose to be in when she chose to be in it. Period. Now, if it were me, I would have gone for someone, you know, mm, I don't know, because I can't say if it were me because I'm not Jada and I'm not her age and I don't feel or know what she knows. But if it were me and not Jada, I would have definitely gone for someone like really famous. Even though Will Smith is really famous, I mean, I would be playing tit for tat. I would go for someone that's more well known, or at least a little bit more well known. That would just be my only difference. And I would have looked 10 times better out in public with them than I did the last time I was seen with the person that wanted some space. So that's what I would have done different. And um, instead of using the word entanglement, I would have said, well, you wanted your space. I gave it to you. Okay. You said he was a good pick. He was fine. Erica came. I know. I saw Erica Badu's new incense called Entanglement. A mess. Entanglement. The same day she popped out with a new incense um, called Entanglement. Hmm. Okay. I'm behind in the news. Only heard bits and pieces. So Jaden had an affair with some dude named August. I thought her and Will were good. Well, they were on a break, or they were kind of separated, or they were doing their own thing at the time. And this was in 2016 and 17. And August, he's a rapper. He put some information in a song that alluded to him being in an affair with Jada. So that's why it came back up again. And so it is what it is. Right. They'll never divorce. So they'll never divorce. They'll always stay together. They know too much about each other. So um, I'm pretty sure it's less embarrassing than whatever else secrets that are being hidden. So I don't really think it's a big deal. I think it's also more of a distraction and just something else to talk about. And of course, there's deeper meaning to all things. But as far as the surface meaning, um, and what we're supposed to be talking about on a surface level, you know, it hurts worse when a woman cheats on you, even if you were on a break, even if it comes up years later after you're already good and back in a decent place. It still hurts. It hurts worse when women cheat on men, period. That's why my best advice is to get another one. Everybody always asks me, what's the best revenge to get on a man who hurt you? Get another one. Get a better one. Get a richer one. And y'all really think that I'm joking. It hurts to get it hurts them to the core to see their woman with another man, or to even think she's with another man, or to know for sure. That really hurts. I have done a few consultations with men, and there's no deeper revenge than that. Okay, just so y'all know. So get another one. It's the best advice I can give about how to, get back even with someone, to make someone feel bad. Get another one, and perhaps better, because that makes it even worse. Hmm. So let's see. Thank you. I don't know Will and Jayla privately to do. Yeah, we don't care what they do. I'm just saying, if you tell your wife you want some space, don't be surprised when she show up with somebody wherever, on camera, TikTok, Snapchat, or whatnot, in a song, somebody's rap song. Don't be mad. Okay. I mean, I thought that was pretty good. Your man said you need space, and you found some space and ended up in a rap song and getting the Erica Bot do incense named after you. I think that's pretty good. Put some checks. Check off my bucket list of being on that same level as a Erica Badu, as a temptress, as a keeping your A-list Hollywood husband after being in an entanglement and telling him to his face that you was in an entanglement. Check. I think Jada is sitting up there on that list, and she should be proud. And I don't think anything wrong with what she did. I don't think anything is wrong with what she did if we're comparing it to what happens to women on a daily basis. We don't know how many people Will has slept with. I mean, he's a A-list Hollywood celebrity. He could sleep with anybody, and people have those non-disclosure contracts that they sign before they do anything so that they can't talk afterwards. So he could be sleeping with somebody every day, but since they've signed a contract, they can't speak about it. So we don't know what he was doing. We don't know what was going on, but I know that, if it got out, it would be way worse than being humiliated by his wife. Okay. So that's why he's taking it like a champ. Well, at least they don't know the truth. I'm good, Jada. Go ahead and do your thing. Entanglement, girl. Got you an incest named after you. Yeah, like I said, it's always a distraction, and we're just discussing it for surface value. We're just having fun today. Um, Weird how other men are getting their broke panties in a twist over the grown man relation. Exactly. Thank you, Katie. Lovelace. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, Shira. I get money on dates, just dinner or shows, but no sex. But nothing long term past 2 months. How to make long term relationships? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to have a connection. You got to get into an entanglement, baby. You got to get entangled in their mind. You got to play mental games. It's all mental. Didn't y'all pay attention to how Jada did it? She said he was talking to her and he was vulnerable. You got to find his weaknesses, his vulnerability, baby. Pay attention. Yes. Thank you for the donation, Sprinkle Sprinkle. You gotta tap into that vulnerability and play off of it. August was at the red table. Welcome, August. August is just around the corner as well. But y'all know it's a little deeper than that. But it's also showing the dynamic that people can stay together and get through things if they talk about it and are accepting of the flaws and things in each other, because everybody has their flaws. Unconditional love between women and men is very rare. It only, exists mainly between children and parents. So to see it in an older, adults between women and men is kind of reassuring and like, helping people not feel like, oh, I'll never find someone that loves me unconditionally. But still, that condition is also based on secrets, money, and lies. So is it really unconditional or is it circumstantial? You know what I mean? They said bad marriage for life. Exactly. And that's why a lot of people stay married for life, even though if it's a bad marriage, because it's too much to dismantle. Because, like, if you've built something on so many different things, like lies, secrets, I don't know if they got a prenup or, whatever. And then you have the children, the house, the properties, you know, um, thinking if you forgot something and if there's a loophole or whatever, how much is this going to cost? Is this going to cost me roles in the future? So it's cheaper to keep a baby, cheaper to keep. So bad marriage for life. And like I said, they both find stuff to keep them happy individually. And Jada has her red table talk, her kids, her stuff. Will, he's always making movies and doing whatever. So it doesn't seem like they're generally unhappy. It just seems like the fairy tale that people paint for relationships is just not surfacing because we know those things are real. And that's a good thing because they're taking the fairy tale aspect out of, oh, this is how our marriage is. They're showing you the real deal. Because a lot of people think, oh, once you get married, everything is perfect and whatever. No, it's not. And if you're not happy to begin with, you're not going to be happy in the marriage, after the marriage, before the new marriage, into the next marriage. You'll never be happy until you're happy with self. So that's why it's easy to forgive people if you are happy with yourself. And I think that's why it's so easy for them to do that because they're happy with themselves. At least they are now. Because if they weren't happy with themselves, they would be looking for someone to blame. They'd be at each other's throats. They'd be expecting their happiness to come from out instead of from within. And so it don't matter. You said they rehearsed the whole red table talk. I'm sure they did. I said, look, we got to talk about this stuff. It's gonna get some good ratings. We'll do your sad cry. I'm gonna say entanglement. you're gonna say an entanglement. And we're gonna sit there and look at each other. And then you just add that little extra drama in. And we'll just make some money off of this. Get our names back in the public. Will be distracting against, people aren't worried about coronavirus for a second. They're over here laughing and, making remixes with our red table talk and their frequencies is getting higher instead of thinking, coronavirus is going to kill everybody in the world. Get some juicy tea just to distract you from, something for a second. The election, Kanye West running for president, the Rona, your level up, whatever. But if you look at things like, okay, this is entertainment, great. I don't look at things to solve other people's problems. They've already solved their own problems. We're just sharing them with you. Thank you, Super Nifty. Hi, Shira. What advice do you have for dark-skinned Black women? Men view women as status symbols, and we are considered low on the. Find a man who loves dark-skinned Black women, and then you will be high on the total pole. Thank you, Super Nifty Susie Sprinkle Sprinkle. Yeah, you find someone that really adores you. I think I put a meme on Facebook. No, well, if you put it on Instagram, it's on Facebook. So I use Instagram. But I put a meme out and it says, if your man is not obsessed with you, he should be. Okay, so find a man who's obsessed with you. And that's all you got to do. Yeah, thank you for paying money to ask that question. I mean, I always answer it the same. So there are, right. Kanye for president. Right, exactly. A rich man asks you to be his second wife. How did bank account look? Is he going to give you money? Are you going to have the freedom that you desire? Is it going to be worth it? Weigh your options. So, the bad marriage for life slogan cracked me up. Very clever. Several people learned a new word this week, entanglement. Half of the world didn't even know what it meant. Now they do. Exactly. When I posted something that Will Smith and Jada remix, I used all these different emojis. I used a ball of yarn. I used a tornado. I used the yin yang sign. I used like the infinity symbol. I found so many emojis for entanglement. It was interesting. The word of the month. Right. As soon as you start typing it in on Google, it just finished typing it for you because everyone's searching it. It's like a high searched word right now. Highly searched word. It's hilarious. Um, so mhm. Men love black women, don't believe this lies. I know they do. I think most people, they keep bringing this up because they want to talk about it. I think anyone who has the question in their mind, what people like and what don't live for other people. Do you think women of any skin tone live and think about what you think of their skin tone on a daily basis? No. They don't care what you think of certain things on a daily basis. They get up and go do what they're going to do anyway. And they go wherever they want to go, wherever they feel welcome, wherever they feel uh, wanted, you know. So we have to do the same no matter what we look like. Go where you are wanted. Attract what attracts them to you is what you need to be attracted to. So if someone is attracted to you, then consider them. That's it. You're going to get good treatment. People are going to give you what you want. Consider it. I know, so tired. Just go where you're wanted. That's the best thing I can tell you. I'm not going to go apply for a job that I'm not even. I'll tell y'all a good story. When I was younger, I could not get a job in retail to save my life. Couldn't. So I stopped going to retails to get jobs. And I got jobs at a dentist office. I got jobs as, doing other things, but I couldn't get a job in retail, obviously. So I stopped going to retail, found another niche. Okay. You try not to think about your skin, but it's my reality. Men don't value that. Which men? Why are you going to men that don't value you? You have less dating and marriage options. I will never be married or have kids. Yes, you will. I've seen plenty of women get married and have kids. Go where you're it and it all depends. You already feel this, so that's what you're attracting. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You already have put that out into the universe. So therefore that is what you are creating. Period. Okay? You already have accepted that reality. So that is your reality. I mean, do you think that when I was young, I would say, "Oh, I'm going to be a YouTuber and I'm going to be online. I'm going to have a cosmetics company and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that." No, I was just a child, just like everybody else. I created my reality by my thoughts. Period. Ray Jakes says, "Marry a white man. The darker to them, the better." Percy says, "Hey, Shira the beautiful, just woke up. Hey, sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, you just woke up? You must have been up all night and all morning. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Percy." So I never thought that I was going to do half the stuff I'm going to do, but I never wrote it off either. I never said I couldn't do it, or I never said I would never do it. I never said that because I didn't know. So just like Jada didn't know she was going to be in an entanglement, but here she is. And, she knows she was going to be in an entanglement. Now she got an incense named after her, Erica Badu store. That's a high praise. If Erica Badu gonna name a incense after you, that is an accomplishment. Okay. So make sure you don't write yourself off because all you're doing is canceling what could have been. You know. Thank you, lovely bones. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm glad to not hear another woman trashing Jada. Marriage is a constant negotiation of comfort levels, goals, passions. Exactly. I would never bash. I would never bash her for what she's done. I'm proud. She made me proud. I mean, like I said, if it were me, I would have gone a little bit more, high level of who I was going to be entangled with. But she likes the rapper type. Thank you, Val. It's tacky to ask for separate beds on many vacations. Been together a while. Need my space. LOL. I don't know if you already been together, like together. I don't think it's tacky to ask for extra beds. I always get the double. Like, oh, because you need to put your suitcases somewhere. You need to take a nap somewhere. You need to stretch out somewhere. Just say I prefer two, because like, they don't mean you might sleep in it. Just like, I want the extra bed. I'm just used to having an extra bed, just in case, my stomach hurts or something. I move a lot in my sleep. I kick a lot in my sleep. I don't know, make up something, I have to have 20 pillows, and my legs have to be, at the 45-degree angle. You keep your heart on sleeve, and I am jealous and insecure. What should I do? Thoughts on jealousy and relationship? You need an entanglement. You need an entanglement. If you can't be jealous if you with somebody else at the same time. You need an entanglement. That's what you need. You need an entanglement too. You need a little side. You need a little plan B. You need a little friend. You need a work. You need something. You need a work husband, a friend, or something. Because all you're telling that dude is that you are not good enough for him. Every time you're insecure or jealous or wear your heart on your sleeve, it means you fear he's going to figure you out, that you are not as good as the other women out there, and you are afraid he's going to find out. So it's really backfiring on you. It's a sign of insecurity. So I wouldn't do that if I were you. Get you 2 or 3 entanglements. Okay. I wasn't even into this story until I was flipping through Instagram and then and Facebook, and I'm like, what the heck is this? They showed this photo of August in his underwear, and he had some large body parts, and someone asked, I wonder why Jada. I see how Jada got into an entanglement with this, or something stupid like that. So entanglement is the word that Jada used for I had an affair with this person. She got into an entanglement. Let me see if I can find that funny video I posted on Instagram. Y'all need to follow me on Instagram if y'all don't follow me, so that y'all can laugh at the same things. Thank you, Super Nifty Susie. Wonderful. I'm not going to talk about that anymore, but thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Good luck. Have a more positive attitude and love yourself. People treat you how you treat yourself. Okay. Oh shoot. The hats have sold. I didn't say nothing about no hat. The purse. Gucci. I'm trying to buy this purse. It's a vintage Gucci. Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry. Okay, y'all gotta watch this.
Decided we were gonna take our space, and what happened? Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, entanglement with August. with August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. With August. With August. With August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. With August. 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 With August. Entanglement with August.
That's on my Instagram. Y'all want to go watch the rest of it, but basically that's how it went down. So, entanglement. To me, reading between his words seems like, why did, like, you're using this word entanglement? Like, he was more impressed by the word than what she was telling him. Like, entanglement? Like, really, this is the word you choose? Right. So anyway, she did an entanglement. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're talking about, if y'all didn't know. But that happened years ago, and I'm sure they've already knew, but since it's out in the public, they're just talking about it. And because it wasn't a new song that August put out, because he's a rapper, and he put out that, he was with Jada, basically, in one of his songs. And people started talking about it. Right. Thank you, Brianna. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My boyfriend won't answer my text, but answers all others fast. What should I do? Stop texting him, baby. Don't text him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You shouldn't be texting him anyway. He should be texting you. If you have to text your boyfriend and he's not texting you back, then everything is backwards in your relationship. Okay. An entanglement. Get you an entanglement, girl. Get you an entanglement. Have to. That way, when he don't text, the other one do. So, speaking of texting, how when you have nails, it's harder to text. EKPOSE sent me some more nails, some more glue nails, some more press-on nails for me to share with you ladies. I don't have them on because I just did my gel nail polish, but I will be putting these on. Okay. So you get a little kit, you get the little stickers, a little buffy thing, you get some glue. I love getting glue because I'm always running out. Ooh, here are the nails. You get a file. There's some more stuff in here too. You get a little alcohol wipes and a little wooden stick to put your cuticles back. And now, so before you get into your entanglement, you need to make sure your nails are dead. You don't want to crust nails during your entanglement. So I got to pick, or I picked something very girly and dainty. This is a cute, light pink, pretty, sparkly nail. And then it comes with a mixed set with the light baby pink, classic nail. See that? And there's a little ballerina shape or the coffin shape. So I will be putting these on. Y'all will see me with nails again. I'm going to finally have my nails again. I took a little break from wearing nails to just take a break. But when you have nails this cute, oh my gosh, you got to put them on. So let me put some on while I'm sitting here because I can redo these later. So let's keep talking about the entanglement while I'm putting these on. Oh, let me show you the other set that she sent me too, just in case you don't like the pink color. So yeah, thank you, Madwana. Madwana, you funny. Oh, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't blame Jada for a thing. Some people are taking Will's side. There is no side. They did what they did, and now they're talking about it. Period. So these are the other nails. These are fairly long, and I'm like, these are probably more for like a wedding or where you're not having to like function in everyday life on the regular. Thank you, Tia Tom. That's for you, Super Nifty. They wrote you something. So this is how these look. They're kind of long. See how long they are? So if you like those longer nails with that like French look, it's like a curved French manicure. These are on the site too. She also has like blinged out ones and like really fancy ones. I told her to send me something very simple. But she does have the more elegant or elaborate nails as well. So these. And I love how she puts them in these little bags, but I'm going to put some on the pink ones while I talk to you. Thank you for the donation, but I'll go back and read it if it's appropriate. Okay, well, she's just telling you that's not true, like what you're saying. So you can go read her stuff. I'm not going to discuss that anymore because people will always have a different opinion than you. Okay. Let's get this nail on, shall we? What do I suggest for eyeliner and mascara that don't smear? Girl, Level Up Cosmetics. I thought you knew. The ones I wear. Look. This is waterproof liquid eyeliner from Level Up Cosmetics. If you hurry, you might can get the last few until the new shipment comes in a week or two. And then I have the waterproof mascara that also builds. This is also what I have on. You can get that at my store at levelupcosmetics.us. The link is below. This does not smear. It is waterproof and it builds. Do y'all ever see me with smeared makeup? Nope, because that's what I wear. You can order it online. I ship to most places. So get your shop on. And you can also, if you spend over $50, you get 10% off. Shameless plug. Okay. You said, please block Super Nifty. Girl, if she keep paying me, she could stay. Her questions might not be right, or they might be crazy, but her money is good for me. I might not answer the question, but I'll take the money. So it's on her. You know, she has been. I don't argue with money. But thank you, but I'm not answering that question. Thank you. That's for explaining. I still got free will over here. I'm an entanglement. Okay, so putting this nail on. What the heck? I'm trying. Did this dry up that quick? Dang. Gotta get this on quick. Thank you, Nori. Your liquid liner is bomb. The best I've tried. Thank you, Nori. I told y'all it was good. Y'all know I can play with the liner. Gotta be right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not sticking. I'm having a problem. Let me try again. You just bought, use your own glue, because I don't know if this glue is the problem. The nail is definitely not the problem. It might just be, let me wipe this off with the alcohol wipe she said. Hold on, let me follow the instructions. You know, sometimes stuff don't work when you do it wrong. When I was young, was I ever in love? Well, compared to what true love is, probably not. I was infatuated, but never really in love. Like no one that I knew I would like when I say there's just too many different definitions of what love means. So I can't say yes or no. Would I die for that person? Never. So I guess that ain't love, right? That's what I think in love is. It's like if you would die for that other person, you're in love. If everything in your life is based on that person and you would die for them and you live for them, that's probably in love. But I never did that. I was in love with myself, probably. I was more in love with myself because I lived for myself and I would die for myself, obviously, because who else would you die for if there was nobody else to die for? So, yes, I was in love with myself. It was a wonderful thing. I never took second. Okay. Um, would you die for James? He wouldn't let me die for him. We got kids. And he would not allow me to die. And I would not think that he would want me to die for him. Honestly, that's a good question, but I don't, like if your man loved you for real, he won't want you to die. He will die for you. Mhm. Shira, have you any idea how to look good? This, that, but what if we are married to them already? I mean, you won't have leave James too if he doesn't behave. I think there has to be a pile of misbehavior, and the bad has to outweigh the good for most people to split. Thank you, Cassia, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I love you too, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you. Thank you, Scorpio Star. 52 years married, sugar daddy gave me, 52-year-old married sugar daddy gave you $27,000 in 4 months. He has a daughter with his wife, another baby mama, and a daughter. I am 34, also married, rich, abusive husband. My children are adult. Sugar daddy want to marry me. What should I do? Wait, how y'all gonna marry each other if no one's divorced? Talk about that after the divorce go through. That's my best advice. Talk is cheap. Where the papers at? And if he wants you to divorce, then he can pay for it. That is my advice for that. If he wants you to divorce him, tell him to hire you a good attorney. Or you could just act like you're sick and your husband will probably leave you anyway. I got something to tell you, honey. What? I'm terminally ill. Anyway, it took me probably a year or two to really understand Shiva's message, and I'm honestly blessed to have this knowledge. I now know how to act with these. Right. How did you keep the self-love when you had gained weight, Shira? It's easy to lose. Because I can lose weight at any time. All I gotta do is change my habit. That doesn't mean the love for myself changes because my weight changed. They don't go together. Just like you gained it, you can lose it. Weight is not permanent. Okay, so but self-love is. I had self-love before I gained weight. That's why, because it was real, and I could lose weight, gain weight, and I'm still love myself the exact same, because it's temporary and it's nothing that is going to change how I feel about myself. I mean, I might feel a little bit more confident, looking better, but that doesn't change my love or my standards. What's the lotion? It's not going to change my standards to, what I can look like when I lose weight. So it's kind of like stock market. Your company is still worth money. You might have a low stock right now, but at any given time, all you got to do is put the right advertisement out, get a celebrity endorser or whatever, and you back home. Reinvent yourself, do something. Thank you, Lovey X. Sprinkle Sprinkle. My boyfriend just sent me a romantic picture in a group chat with 3 people. Should I say something or just ignore it? At least he's texting you and sending you pictures. and letting other people know that you're with him. I would say something that you want the answer to be yes. Like, hey babe, will you bring me home something? Or hey babe, this is what I want for my birthday. That way he got to save face and do it. You know, if y'all in a group chat, be like, hey babe, would you mind bringing home this, and that from my favorite restaurant? Or could you pick up some stuff, something that it's expensive? Could you get my such and such and such and such on the way home? Or this is what I want for my birthday. Or I want you to send me these flowers and those forever roses that last for like a whole year. Use that time to get what you really want. Since everybody's going to be a witness to him having to say yes. Like, he's not going to say no. Shoot. So use it. Shoot. That's what I would do. I don't think this glue is it. But let me try. Well, I have to review them correctly. The nails are great. This glue might not be it though. Tell us more about that romantic pic. They're asking for more info about the romantic pic. There you go. So, Shira, you are my guru. Thank you. I don't try to be a guru, but if I am, that's you. That's cool. Quarter moon. Do I still do witchcraft every day when I put this makeup on my face? That's considered witchcraft, darling. Did you know that back in the old days, lipstick was considered witchcraft because it would make men want to marry you? Makeup was considered witchcraft and evil, and I sell it on a daily basis. Also, I manifest the life that I choose. So, our ancient ancestors didn't call it witchcraft. It was their cultural spirituality. Okay. So, people that didn't know how to do any of those things, who learned from our ancestors, may have called it something. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. All right, let's try this again. Put this on the nail this time instead of my finger. Hi. How do you set boundaries with people or deal with jabs? I just say something back. Is silence enough? Not necessarily in relationships. Have a counter. Thank you, Ashana, Sprinkle. I would just have something better to say than they did. Like, oh, really? No, that's too bad. What's your boss's name? I don't know. Oh, really? Because, I would think that you would be sympathetic towards that situation since your mother is the same or something stupid like that. I would just go as low as they did and keep it moving. I can be evil too. You ain't the only one, and I'm better at it than you. So don't try me. Just let them know you better at being evil than they are, and they will leave you alone. Period. Look, if someone tries to intimidate you by being mean to you or evil to you, show them that you are a better villain. And that will be the end of that. How long should we take to respond to a man's text when you're not together and when you're are together? I take days. If you don't want to respond to what he said, you don't ever have to respond to it. If there's nothing of beneficial value on the end of that response, then who cares? Is he giving you money? Is he asking you, what your cash app is? Is he asking you, where do you want to go on vacation? Is he asking you, do you need anything? the answer is no, then it don't matter when you respond, whenever you feel like it, period. And when you do respond, you're probably going to get whatever you want. Okay. I have to wipe some of that glue off because it kind of overflowed in the nail, because that was my fault, because I was distracted. But here is the sparkly nail. I'm going to put some more lotion on there so I can counteract that super glue ash. Never give a man your religion or political position ever. Nope, don't do it. New car or plastic surgery. Okay, do you drive a lot of places? Do people see your car a lot? Do you use your car a lot? Or which one is going to bring you more money in the long run? That's the one I would choose. Like, which one is going to pay off? Okay, here is the beautiful nail. Whichever one is going to bring more money in for me. Like for me, I don't hardly even drive anywhere, especially since quarantine. I don't see anybody. I don't have anybody to impress. There's nobody I'm in competition with. So it don't matter. I could drive. I could drive anything. But if surgery is going to bring you in more, then definitely make the smarter and wiser decision, because you don't have the surgery, but you do already have a car. Unless you don't have a car at all, I would definitely go get the car first. If you are walking and catching a bus, go get a car. If you already have a car, then do what makes more money. That is my advice. So, yes, I think these are so pretty. So these are by EKPOSE Beauty. Instant Manny. Manny in a bag. These are really good gifts. Like for bridesmaids, everything comes in this little cute pouch. You can give these as gifts at birthdays. You can have a theme, because y'all, my daughter Layla, her birthday is coming up, but since everybody's on quarantine again in Texas, almost, we can't really do a party. So we were thinking about doing a theme, like a spa theme, or a spa movie theme or whatever. And we were gonna do like a little buffet and have a little spa day. I bought her some personalized pajamas in a robe with her name on it from Etsy. And I was going to give her, a little spa kit and some little foot soak. And then I was going to have her favorite food out as a buffet. I was going to order a bunch of DoorDash and put it out as a buffet. And then I was going to let her choose a movie that was like in theaters now that we could watch on TV. Because y'all know how they do that. And we were just going to make popcorn, have a spa day. Everybody's going to get glam and cute, eat their favorite foods, watch a brand new movie. I'll have a cake for her. And that's pretty much all we can do. So these type of things are perfect if you're trying to throw a little party for your teenage daughters or preteen daughters. You can even make these yourself. But if you're looking for something for ladies' night, at home, like if you're quarantined with friends or whatnot. Thank you, Crystal. Sprinkle. Thank you. Boy, I'm talking to a 10-year older man that he's older than you. He's loaded, but I have 2 kids in my body. Surgery, it is. Any advice? I sat with him first already. I couldn't help it. Well, as long as he's willing to pay you for the surgery or pay for your surgery, you're good. Maybe he wants some more later. So, but sometimes older men can kind of know what they want. Maybe they're not playing games all the time, but if he's going to pay for your surgery, go for it. I wouldn't pass that up. Because then, especially if you look good, he's less likely to let you get away. So he'll probably put more, emphasis towards staying together longer or even marriage, because, I paid for your body. You're not going anywhere. No one else is going to enjoy this. This is for me. Maybe he's investing in his wife. I'd definitely let him pay. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. You said go to the best doctor you can find. Exactly. If he's going to pay for it, do your research. Go to somebody you want. Like, I've never had like any type of body work done, but if I were to have some done, I would definitely, if somebody else was paying for it, I would definitely go all out and be like, let me find somebody extra good. Extra good. And if you find someone extra good, then it'll be worth it. Thank you, Brittany. I'm supposed to be moving in with boyfriend soon. He's paying all the bills. He seems excited, but my concern is the major decrease in attention and affection last few months. What to do? That means he's just getting comfortable with you. As long as the money don't stop, you good, babe. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Men aren't going to keep that same amount of excitement up no matter what you do. Okay? You're just going to have to find something else to do. As long as that money keep coming in, you're good. Stop looking for him to stay the same. That means he's not comfortable with you yet. That means, like, if he were to continuously do all the extra love and attention and stuff like that, that means he's still trying to get to you, but he's already gotten you. If you're gonna move in, he can relax a little bit, As long as that money don't relax, you're good. He ain't paying for it. I am. Maybe, girl, then why are you even asking me this question? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If I'm with that dude and he's loaded, I'm not paying for nothing. He gonna deal with this mom body. Why change it if he likes it? I don't understand. If he's good with it, why change it? If he ain't paying for it, then why risk it? He's thinking you're trying to level up and get something better. And you're paying for it. So why would he give you money in the future if you can pay for plastic surgery? He's supposed to be paying for that, not you. So I'm not even going to be calling anybody in a relationship that's not able to secure something on that major level for me. They're just going to be, someone I've been out with in public a few times. That's about it. Trying to file this. She's trying to snatch him. Girl, that's not the way. The way is to make him pay. That way he's like, oh, I've invested heavily into her. She's not going to leave me with that body for somebody else. So I'm going to make sure she stays. So get him to pay for it, or at least put something on it. Tell him to put something on it. Tell him it costs more than what it costs and get him to pay for most of it. That's what I do. Ask him for it as a gift for like Christmas, birthday, whatever. Make up a holiday, girl. That's your gift right there. Talk about it. Say, oh, I don't want to do anything because I feel insecure about my body. I need the surgery. I want you to be happy when you see me. They'll do it. It just takes a little bit of grooming. Western women have the sense of entitlement. It's disgusting. Oh well, it worked. On your knees. We was entangled, okay? We be in entanglements. Western women get into entanglements too. Okay, am I a male? Oh, they're asking aspect. It's a male. What woman will come on here and say that? We have a lot of men's and women's business tonight. That's right. Because they ain't got no business of their own. Right. Where are the closed billionaires? The closeted gay billionaires? Girl, they're not going to come out. They in the closet. Or there's probably some that just don't talk about it. Probably not a secret. You just gotta go do your research. Do your research. Mm. Are there any masculine traits we should keep? Yes, being less emotional. Controlling emotions, definitely. You can practice masculine traits in a feminine way and still get the same result. Y'all know, that Steve Harvey book. It's kind of thinking on that same level, think like a man, but do it in high heels, makeup, shoes, feminine colors with a smile, and play stupid at the same time. Know what men are thinking, know how to counteract it, use it to your advantage. Don't go out there with no game, basically, because men don't do that. Men don't walk out with no game, but women do on a daily basis. Women walk out with no game and wonder why they lose because you don't have a game. And you're playing a game and you're not even playing because you don't have any strategy. So the masculine traits that you should keep are the ones that allow you to keep the advantage in the situation. That's basically it. Whatever advantage it is, keep it. You have to act feminine, play dumb, play stupid, listen to them talk about boring things, agree, not give your true opinion on things. That's how men close business deals. If a man works for a company, he has to close a deal, and the people that he's working with have totally opposite views and values than him. It doesn't matter. He's going to say what they want to hear. He's going to avoid what they don't want to hear. And he's going to close the deal, period. Women tend to seem that everything has to be their way, or you have to agree with me, or we have to have some kind of connection or chemistry. And, if you can't see eye to eye with me, you're not meant for me. Women put too much emphasis on things before they are even, close to even getting them. And they sabotage themselves before they even get in the game. So definitely keep the masculine trait of being less emotional and being more logical, but do it in a feminine way. So I got that nail on. This is the regular color pink nail. And I do have a loose, what are those things called? The skin? Because I was doing my hair. I need to cut that off. I need to give myself a manicure, but definitely, that's like hangnail or whatever. Definitely 2 thumbs up, literally. I love the length of these. They're perfect. They're feminine, girly, not too long, not too short, but right there in the middle. And I'm loving it. Perfect for an entanglement and scratching of the back. Sure, I'm having a really hard time with an ex that passed away recently. I don't know what to do to get past it. Girl, light a candle, get you a picture, light a candle, and say, put on that Boys to Men and Mariah Carey song, and have you a good old cry. Light it whenever you think about it, but you know how they say, let the dead bury the dead. You can't bring them back. There ain't nothing you can do. It is what it is. Sorry for your loss. I just feel that you don't have a choice. That's how I feel. You don't have a choice but to get over it. It's going to just take time. Time will help heal, but I don't think people ever really get over it. They just kind of focus on other things that become more important later on. That's the best I can tell you, because I used to be a mortician and I saw death on a daily basis. So there's nothing you can do about it. There's no sense of wasting your time and energy when you could be doing other things. And if they were still alive, they wouldn't want you doing that. They wouldn't want you wasting your energy and time and tears on them. So move forward. I am drinking coffee this late because I woke up late. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon because I went to bed at 9:30 this morning. I stayed up all night. As I was going to bed, I got a text message and it was some money. So I was like, oh, that's a way, you know, that's a way that I like to go to sleep or wake up because I did not want to tell people I was actually going to sleep when I should be waking up. So got a good lump sum. It happened to me a few years ago, but you can always remember when you need to. Exactly. I was looking good with heels, etc. the other day at the store. People literally want to talk to you and and sell you things. This one woman were so nice to me. Oh, yeah, they when you look good, everybody's attracted to you. Kids, women, dogs, animals, cats, men. They're like just attracted to you because you're it's really scientific if you think about it. If you are nice to look at, you make people happy, their frequency raises higher, they feel better around you because of how you look, and they want to do for you, they want to give to you, they want to make you notice them. And so looking good creates more opportunity, more prosperity, more abundance, more friends, more people seeking your friendship and approval. And I think that is the main thing people don't realize that level up is all about. Life changing. Level up is life changing. It's not just, oh, I'm going to put on some makeup today. I'm going to wear this shirt or this dress or these heels and put this lipstick on. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, sorry, y'all. Y'all sneak preview. Oh, I'm going to do my nails. No, when you appear in the public eye and all of this is put together and they're just hit with it all at once, they're just hit with all of that at one time. It's like unexpected and they feel like they've hit the jackpot in some way or that they want to be associated with you in some way because everybody else looking crazy. And so they're attracted to you because you look like, wow, this person really cares about themselves. Wow, this person really took effort and they must be, I wonder what their life is like. Let me go and interact with them. So that's part of the magic of level up. You get so many extras. Okay. How do I know if he will pay for what I want when he says this month, not next month he will? How can I trust him? You don't trust him. You have plan B, C, D, E, F, G. That most likely somebody's going to come through. You don't trust anybody. Who told you to trust them? You know what I trust? Automatic deposits. Okay. That come from directly from the bank into my bank on a scheduled date. That's what I would trust that more. So there's no way you can get someone to do anything unless they want to do it. Until that specific thing is done, they will not hear from me. Until that specific amount is where it's supposed to be, they will not get my attention. They will just get the Cash App or the bank account link until that money is where it needs to be. Otherwise, I'm busy. Do I consider myself an alpha female in disguise? I would say if I am, I know how to play dumb and get what I want when I need to get it. And if I do need to be an alpha female in a situation, I can also do that too. I have several hats that I can wear. I'm a strategist. I'm not one thing, I'm everything. Okay. So whatever I need to be to get what I need to get, that's what I am at the time. um, Men will never refuse women even if they know the game. Exactly. For me, there's no label for me. Y'all, there's no label. I am what I need to be when I need to be. What if they constantly ask to see you after y'all hooked up? How would you differentiate if he likes you or just wants more? Tell him to meet you at the mall. Ask him where you're taking me out to dinner. Demand more. Demand more at this time. Tell him you want to go somewhere expensive. Send them a link of something, a gift that you want or something, girl. That's how you know. If they gonna buy it, take you where you want to go. If it's not just booty calls, and especially when the night does not end with you sleeping with him, but just dating. That's how you know if he keeps calling back after you don't give him none, but make you spend his money or make him spend his money. If he's not spending money, then you shouldn't be available. You know what I'm saying? If he's not, I dropped it now, I'm trying to grab it, y'all. If he's not available to spend money, you're not available to see him. Period. It's like, oh, where are we going? There's this new restaurant I want to check out. Oh, there's this new shop that I wanted to go to. Oh, there's this new play. There's this new musical, Broadway, whatever, opera, whatever you into. Make them spend some money, girl. Make them take you places you gotta dress cute. Oh, there's this new exhibit that I want to see at the museum and the art. I want to go to this art show. Make them do interesting stuff. Not just, there's this art walk I would love to go on. There's this sipping stroll I want to go to. Take them to stuff, make them take you to stuff that usually leads to marriage. You try to marry him or make him take you seriously. They have these like sip and stroll things where there are these nice neighborhoods that open their homes, or they have model homes, or they open their homes to be seen because they're like really good at decorating and whatnot. And you get wine and you go into the little neighborhood and they have these open houses and you sip and you stroll through the homes and you look through all the people's nice homes and decor. It kind of gives you like a little, look into how he feels about living in that certain lifestyle. Be like, oh, this is a beautiful home. I always loved to live in something like this. They do a lot around Christmas and fall time because that's when people are decorating, like for Christmas and stuff. So try to find one of those if you have in your neighborhood. Just for anybody, just for everybody. Sip and strolls are fun. Art walks are fun because, first of all, you're drinking. They don't last very long, and you can always go out before or after. And that's just like the extra activity if you don't want to go home or if you don't want to meet super late and you have like dinner reservations. So I would definitely do the sip and stroll and get some insight and make them feel closer to you, want to take you more seriously than just, dinner and, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Do meaningful stuff that he's going to remember. Don't just be the boring date. With COVID, men have become lazy to invest. I don't care what you should be lazy to give out. Well, guess y'all gonna have to watch, that little movie on your phone screen tonight, because no money, no honey, baby. I met a provider man. He said to be, but complained about girls take girl. That's the number one. Yo, I don't know if you're new to my channel, but that's the one thing men say when they don't want to give you any money. That means don't you dare ask me for a dime. They already set you up to not ask. First of all, that means he don't like you on a level. He doesn't like you on a specific level because he would have never told you that if he liked you a lot. You know, he waiting for the opportunity to give you something if he really likes you. Thank you, Glory to Glory. Why don't black men take us seriously? I don't know. Because y'all don't take yourself seriously. Asking a question like this. I take myself seriously on a daily basis, and so do other women. And many men take them seriously. If you don't take yourself seriously, nobody else will. Okay? I take myself seriously. We're not going to Applebee's. We're not going to the movie theater. If you can't hang with me, if you can't afford me, if you can't meet these standards, then I don't take you seriously. You understand? Flip the script, baby. I wouldn't want it to be taken seriously by someone I don't take seriously. I take people seriously by their individual, standards. If I want to do so and they take me to do it, I take them seriously. It's not the other way around. I'm the woman, period. And the sad thing is people are thinking backwards these days. That's why it's not working out. You're taking on the masculine role. That's why it ain't working out. That's why no one's taking seriously, because you're taking the masculine role. Okay? Stop taking the masculine role. So far, so good. And see what happens. I'm telling y'all, I can't take anybody seriously who doesn't take what I want to do seriously. It's like, next, throw him to the lions. I'm not looking for approval. People are looking for approval from me. That's how you have to think, no matter what. I'm trying to find a nail that fits this one. So, defeatist attitude attracts defeated life. Think on a higher scale. Higher. No matter what. Stop looking for approval and start giving approval. Reverse that. Men, if they're not taking you seriously, it's because you don't take yourself seriously. He had a whole girlfriend in another state using all his money. Well, welcome to reality. What is your favorite fashion style when you want to look your absolute best? For example, Hollywood, glamour, romantic. Yeah. Classic is always my favorite style. Classic because it's timeless and it always works. Romantic, classy, sexy. That's the best because it always will be in style, it always will be admired, and it's always doable no matter what. And it looks good in photos because it's not trendy. And so the photo will always look cute. Men who try to lower your standard. What? Yeah. If you're trying to lower my standard, that means you can't afford me. You gotta go. Period. That's your red flag. Once they try to lower it, it's time for you to roll. Because if you're a car If you're a nice car, say, if they can't pay the price, they can't afford to leave the lot, baby. If you don't go to a Mercedes dealership or a Porsche dealership or a Lexus dealership or, a Bentley dealership with, Toyota money or Hyundai money or, whatever. You don't do that. And if you go on there, look, I only got $20,000, but I want this G-Wagon. You should bring your price down because, the economy is bad and it takes two to make it in this world. And I'm all, I don't need to hear that. Look, if you can't afford it, there go Toyota down the street. They have everything you need, darling. Plus extra. You can even get the Chrome package at the Toyota place. Go ahead and go see them. So when people start to try to take your value down, point them to where their values are acceptable. Over there to pick Misha and Bonetta. Okay? Stop thinking there's something wrong with your car. Stop thinking there's something wrong with your merchandise. Assist them to where that they can afford. Okay? It's that simple. Mind games don't work on certain types of people. Okay? We already know the deal. Like, okay, well, you can't afford this, so might I suggest pick Misha over there? Ha ha ha. Okay, we'll do that. Good for you. Do that. Last year I was dressed with pants. People were surprised to see me one day in a dress. Now it's the other way around. Exactly. That used to be me. I used to love pants, jeans, and all that. But you just get different treatment when you wear dresses or skirts. You just do. People just think that you're an angel or some type of special person that they have to treat a little bit extra. So, complete expose. Instant Manny. So cute. Oh, let me show y'all her stuff. Y'all have seen her products before my channel. She's one of our subscribers. She's one of our SheRaSeven. I guess you know how people call their subscribers a little cute name. I don't know what y'all cute names should be. Thank you, Ash Too Cool. Thank you, Shira. Just discovered your channel. You have definitely helped me level up and most importantly, change my mindset on life and dating. You're right. I'm too pretty to pay a bill. That's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, my drama. Mad drama. I just got that after all these months. Mad drama. Okay. Good night, beautiful. Have missed these live chats. Ha ha ha. I am smiling. Ladies, keep leveling up so these men stop playing with us. Exactly, girl. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Took me all this time to get that. These YouTube names. I appreciate that. You said Jezebels. Nah. You could be Sprinkles. She was Sprinkles. Gold digger Sprinkles. Well, Sprinkles is cute. Sprinklelets. That's too long. Because it's kind of cute because sprinkles are like candy and you like a sugar baby or whatever. So I think it's cute. Sprinkles is cute, but I'm probably not going to use it too much. But just if I ever wanted to use it, I'd have it. So thank you, Sprinkles. Sprinkles. So here is, her name's Anna, and she owns the online shop EKPOSE Beauty or Expose Beauty, however it's pronounced. Her link is below. She also sells makeup and instant manicures. And she has some that are way more blinged out than this, or a little different colors. I just got the little delicate pink feminine one. So sprinkles babies, sprinkle babies. Sprinkle babies is cute. Sound like something I would say. You know, sprinkle babies. I think I like that. I'm gonna write that down. Sprinkle babies. Y'all like that? Who said that? Miss Princess. Y'all give Miss Princess her credit. I'm going with that. The glue held good. You know what? I think I was just I think I had lotion or oil on my fingers. That's what it was. Because I was doing my hair. I had put lotion on. So I had oil on my fingers. That's what it was. That's why she gives you those little alcohol pads to clean off your fingers first. That's what they're in there for. See? She had me covered. She knew. Thank you, Sprinkle Babies. And I'll put Miss Princess so we can give you your credit. Thank you. How do I get rich men to spoil me? Act like you're supposed to be spoiled from day one. People treat you how you treat yourself. Expect to be spoiled. You meet one. Why are you taking me to dinner tonight? I'm starving and I haven't had, a really decent restaurant experience in a while. What are you getting me for my birthday? Oh my gosh. I bet you give the best gifts ever. You seem like a great gifter. You put a lot of thought, effort, and energy into gifting. Tell them what you want them to be so in the beginning so that they have to live up to it. It's the same thing as them asking you, what do you want in a man, or what are you looking for? You don't tell them what you're looking for. You tell them what they are so that they can become it, because they're trying to get something from you. And now you're getting exactly what you want, period. Okay? Even if they're not that, tell them that they are. Oh, you're so generous. Oh my gosh. I'm so lucky to meet such a generous gentleman. I mean, I'm the luckiest woman. It's so hard to find a man these days that just wants to pay for everything, that wants to, just gift you. I mean, it's so rare to get a gift anymore. I mean, it's a lot of guys these days are like, huh? They don't understand that women love to see that a man just thinks about them. And it counts for so much more than they realize. So I just want to say thank you for being that type of guy. You're so thoughtful, generous, and definitely a rare find. That means what did he hear? If I give, I'm gonna get. That's all he heard. If I do what she thinks, if I am what she thinks I am, I'm gonna get some. And all you're really doing is making him pay willingly. Okay, willingly. Yeah, oh my God. So boring animation. You're in a boring animation class. You met this nice young man, and he was Caucasian and attractive, and the class was hard, but I kept calling him a genius and made him do my work for me. Ha ha ha, girl. See? She's smart. I do the same thing. Oh my God, you're so good at that. You're so smart. I wish I could be like you. Yeah, I'll show you how to do it, or I'll do it. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I could just hug you. That's all I'm going to get is a hug. Yeah, because you don't give me no money yet. Right. Oh, I'm trying to put a nail on the wrong one. You just blushed. Yeah, always act dumb. Let me ask you a question. For the men that are in here, y'all already think that y'all are smarter than women, period, right? No. Most men think they're smarter than women. Sorry. I think I inhaled that glue. Most men are like, they think they're smarter than women. So why not allow them to think that and continuously and get what you need out of them? If they already assume that they're smarter than you, then playing dumb is just a natural thing. Since they already think you're dumb, or dumber than them anyway, or not as smart as them. So I don't understand why it's such a taboo if they already assume that. If they already assume they're smarter than you, then let them keep that assumption. Okay? Because that's what's going to get you what you want. That assumption. So, they are so jealous. You are so gorgeous. A man will pay for your attention. That's right. They sure will. Hi, Miss Dion. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Being dumb is the same as being mysterious in a way. That's true. Because they feel like they have a chance to impress you and to be your hero and to teach you something, which makes them seem more masculine and you more feminine. It's all about the gender role. That's all it's about. It's not about who's smarter or who's dumber. It's about the gender role. Men are able to feel masculine around a woman if he is the dominant one, whether it be in intelligence, money, or whatever. So you have to allow them to think that, even though they're not. You gotta allow them to think it. Because it sets up the dynamic between the masculine and the feminine to create that energy and that chemistry. So, snap, snap, you act like that's supposed to mean something. What? Y'all are arguing in the comments with Joel. I think dumb at work if your boss is a man. You were doing it all wrong. Yes, you were. Play dumb, baby. Or else you're taking on the masculine role. Right. And you might not even realize it, but you are. If you can still execute your strategic plan, but just in a different way. You know, can't. If I was an ugly girl, they would have for real called the cops. What? I must have missed something. I missed that conversation. But yeah, that's true. You ain't lying. If you get into some type of criminal activity or trouble, if you ugly, you going down. So if you gonna break the law, you better look your best. I am telling you. If you going to break the law, you better have on these nails, lipstick, hair done, booze pumped, pushed up, perfume on. You better have all of that done. You better have them lashes going. I'm breaking the law. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna arrest me, officer? Ooh, I've always wanted to be handcuffed. God. Never mind. Yeah, I'm crazy. Just know that came out my mouth one time when I was getting arrested. I made it work for me. I made it work for me. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. How to be nice, nasty. Say what you want to say with a smile and a nice tone. Do like they do in the comments. Sure, I love you, but, and then they say what they want to say. That's like the worst form of nice, nasty because it's not really clever. Shiva, I love you, but no, you don't. And I would be like, I'll say something back that's very trolling, and I'll say, but I love you too. Thanks for subscribing. It's kind of like, I love you, but da 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 da. I love you too, but I don't care what you think. You don't pay any of my bills, and I don't see a picture on your profile. So until you get that, until you get on my level, you can't really expect me to follow your advice. But I love you. Thank you for subscribing. That's how you do it. You say what you got to say in a loving way. But I love you. I love you too. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you. Yeah. It's like being fake, but in a loving way. And, I'd rather just you be the troll. You don't got to say I love you, but I'd rather you just be straight up a troll than I love you, but. If you dress more conservatively, you will have to wait on money. It depends on who and where and what type of man that is. So it all depends on the type of man it is. And how old he is too. If he's old, where he's taking you, where you're out in public at. I remember one time me and James went to this nice restaurant, and we saw a sugar daddy and a sugar baby couple walk in, right? Now, this restaurant was very conservative. So if she had come in there looking crazy, they might not have let her in. Or all eyes would have been on her. This is the type of restaurant that had like a grand piano that they would play, white linen, 3 waiters per table type restaurant, 5-star. So depending on where you're being taken to and what activities you're doing, depends on your wardrobe. So don't, sometimes men aren't going to take you somewhere because you won't fit in. So also remember that. If you're trying to go somewhere nice, so he will never take me nowhere nice. Are you dressed for that? Or are you going to be, the main attraction at the circus? So think about it. If you're alone and you're not going anywhere, or that's a whole different story. But if you're not, and you're going out to dinner or to wherever, dress accordingly. You don't want to be the main attraction at the circus. You want to fit in and act like this is the norm, especially if you're younger. Like, even though James was a lot older than me, I always dressed very classy. So it wasn't that obscene or taboo. Thank you, Miss Dion. I'm so glad I found your channel. You have changed my life. I have so much more confidence in my life. Has gotten so much better. You were right about everything you said. The level up is real, mentally and physically. Thank you, Miss Dion Walker. I appreciate that generous donation. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do I drive in heels? Yes. Girl, hey, I drive in heels, walk in heels. I don't wear heels as much as I used to when I was younger, but ask James, why you always wearing heels? I lived in heels. That's also how you keep your calf muscle tight. Okay. Do men like classy women or sexy women? Both. But which one do they marry? Which one do they get a bag to? Which one do you want to be? It's not about what they like, it's about they like it all. Okay. Which one are they going to put the ring on? Which one are they going to give the money to? Which one are they going to take seriously? They like them all. But which one will be the lucky one that gets the most? That's the one you want to be. If that's what you're looking for. If you're not looking for that and you just want something quick, fast, and in a hurry so you can move on to the next one, then do what you need to do for the quick buck. But if you're trying to find stability, then do what's smart. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. More classy, but I sometimes get sexy, so I keep changing it. Okay. I think some people's idea of sexy is actually vulgar. Yeah, that's true. It depends on also, what your definition of sexy is. Like, if you were raised to think sexy was something, and the man was raised to think that particular form of sexy is ratchet, then you have two different point of views and some clashing. I saw, like, I'll see it on Instagram all the time. You'll see women who think they look classy. They're like traveling and they're taking pictures like in front of like the Eiffel Tower or, something like that, but they'll be in some ratchet clothes. Like, you are in front of the Eiffel Tower, lady, and you have on a spandex bodycon dress and your hair is a mess. This was a beautiful, um, moment to take a photo, and you out here looking like you on the corner store next to the hole in the wall club. Okay. No. I'm so mad when I see that. I'm like, why? Why? You just messed up. You might as well have just photoshopped the background in. You went all that way to look like you ain't go nowhere. It makes me mad. Like, believe me, if I'm taking a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower, I'm gonna have on some outfits, some cute shoes, some jewelry. I know it's not a big deal, but if you're a tourist and you want to take, pictures and post them up on your Instagram and stuff, you might as well do it right. Get you some moments that you can frame when you get home. Like, I wouldn't wear this outfit. I wear this to like Hawaii or something. We're going to Hawaii. Let's go away. Have a little tiki drink. But I would never. You're dolled up and stick out like a sore thumb in a smaller city. That's not the same thing. Like, I'm talking about when you stick out like a sore thumb anywhere, but on a negative way, in a negative way. If you look good, you look good, period. Sexy equals form-fitting attire with a little skin in my book, right? You can be sexy without being form-fitting. It's just your attitude, your facial expressions, your eye contact, and your mood. You can be covered from head to toe and be sexy. It's just your attitude. Like, here's the thing. You could have an attractive woman with all her stuff hanging out, and I could be covered from neck to ankle and pass by and steal that person, steal that man. No problem. It's an attitude. It's an eye contact. It's a movement. It's a breath. It's a voice. Act still. No problem. You can be half naked. I can be fully clothed. I can take your man. Especially when I was younger. So, has nothing to really do with clothes, but clothes do help you. And also, you're judged by your clothing. Do you dress like this all the time? Who else sees you like this? Can I take a woman seriously who dresses like this? Is this the most conservative outfit you have? Because to me, it's very ratchet. So you also have to know that you're also being judged. You're being judged by what you have on. Especially by older men. They're trying to figure out where they could take you when you dress like that. Where can I take her? Can't take her to that restaurant. They're gonna be looking at her like I picked up somebody in the corner. Can't take her there. You know. Because and if you ever get caught up in that situation and you feel like everyone is staring at you, it could be your outfit and your makeup choice. Okay. Who's giving out my info? I don't know. Somebody giving out your info. Okay. So, if you're going to be in an entanglement with somebody, make sure it's a classy entanglement. We're going to make a movie called Entanglement. It's going to be fun. What to do if I always feel self-conscious when I look good and when I'm stared at? Imagine if you were looking your worst. How would you feel then? Then feel better. People that look for stuff to feel self-conscious about, they just want to feel self-conscious. So either feel good or feel bad. That's your choice. You know what I mean? Imagine yourself standing there with flip-flops and a bonnet on. Now look at yourself. Okay, now feel that. Feel that relief. Feel that relief. She must just love her some entanglements. Shoot. I'm sure men love them some entanglements every day. How many men have entanglements? Half my life I was insecure that all ended like a month ago. I'm out here to ensnare men. Realized I was capable of all this when some male nurse or being extra nice and eyeing me up. Just take your confidence. People will respond to confidence, not lack of confidence. That's what attracts people that want to take advantage of you. That's number one. When you lack confidence, you will attract someone who sees that lack of confidence and use it against you to get what they want. So that's very dangerous to walk around with low self-esteem and low confidence because you become a target. You become a target and you wonder why all your relationships don't work out or why you get treated this way, because that's how you're, presenting yourself to the world as a target, as someone to take advantage of. So never walk around looking or feeling that way. Even if you have to lie to yourself, it's better than actually attracting that type of person to you. Okay? I promise you. And before long, it'll go away. You won't feel that anymore. Just be like, you can't afford it, bypass, baby. Simple as that. Well, you're not all that anyway. I'm enough for you to come up to. Okay. I'm picking up these nails because I thought you. Just call them out on their BS. Why don't you buy me a drink? Y'all ever had a dusty come up to you like they was all that and ask you to buy them a drink? I have had several women on the feed tell me that. And I'm like, what? You must be looking real bad out there, or real insecure out there. If a man came up to you and asked if you're going to buy him a drink, he must have read insecure all over you. Okay. If someone did that, I was like, hold on, you know what? I need to talk to the owner of the bar to see if it's okay. What do you mean? See what's okay? Oh, you want free drinks. You obviously can't afford to drink tonight. Let me see if there's a way you can start a tab or a credit or something. No, I meant you to buy me. It's okay. You don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to be ashamed. Times are hard. Excuse me, bartender, do you have some type of program where you have allow people to drink and then they pay you the next day, or give you some type of down payment? No, we don't have nothing like that. I didn't think so. I'm so sorry. They didn't have any programs for you. Good luck, though. Yeah, I call people out quick. I know you just didn't ask me to pay for your drink. You confused what they're trying to do. Confused that they're trying to insult you by thinking that you would even pay for their drink. Take them as they're too proud to admit that they're broke, and try to help them in a charitous way, but not with your money. Okay. What is the minimum amount of salary a man should have? It just depends on what you need them for, baby. You need them to pay bills. You need them to marry you. You need to be the father of your children. What is he going to be paying for? Are you taking him seriously? Is he gas money? What? If he doesn't make enough to provide for you without you working, then he don't make enough, period. So here, I forgot to do the pinky. I gotta do the pinky. I'm staring at 5 times my target salary at my job. Good for you. Don't ever think you're aiming too high. You could do it. Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes being in an entanglement or being married really gives you a perspective on what you could do. Because let's say, for example, if you're married, you already got a husband, you already got a wife, right? But to see what you could have by not being desperate and needing that shows you your potential. For example, I have a lot of people in my DMs and whatnot, sending me money, all this kind of stuff. I could potentially have all of that, and I still can have it. I'll take the money. I'll do whatever. It don't matter. It's free money. It's a donation. Thank you. Thank you for donating to my channel. But if I was single, would I have the same? Would I have that same confidence? Would I not feel pressured to, constantly try to impress or pursue or, feel a certain way or have a certain timeline to do something? I wonder if I would get the same results if I had. Answer is probably no, because people always want what they can't have. People always want what don't want them. Just remember this. And let's just say you do want somebody, or to see if you can just get them. The thing about that is it won't hurt you if you can't, because you already got somebody. It was like, oh, well, at least I tried. And I was just trying to see if I still had it. That's why a lot of married men will approach a woman because they want to see if they still got it. They want to see if they still got it. And a lot of times they act on those things, but a lot of times, women don't. They just want to see if they can still do it. So it's just like that. When you don't need it, that's when it's given to you. Wow, women awakening. Shira, you have changed my life. I'm 36, attractive and educated, but had the worst luck in dating. I am so over it and just waking up to the game. How can I meet someone in the Bay Area during COVID? That is too specific. See, that's the problem. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Y'all are too specific. Y'all want a formula. There is no formula. Go out, look cute, walk around, look lost, play dumb. Somebody will come to you because you're exuding feminine energy. Okay? Look helpless, vulnerable, pretty. Y'all wanting a formula when it's so simple. Just walk around looking lost, dumb, and pretty. Somebody gonna come find you and rescue you. And, but you really on game. You're really playing the game. You're just allowing them to feel masculine. You do this around rich areas because rich areas mean rich people. Okay? Don't do it in broke areas. Get to a rich area and do this. Play dumb, ask questions, talk to people. You go to Whole Foods? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Whole Foods is a good spot. I think people think that's the spot because I've been in Whole Foods so many times. I've seen so many athletes in Whole Foods. I've seen rich people like just Bentleys and Ferraris in the parking lot. You can go to Whole Foods and clean up. And it's funny because it's easy to talk to people in Whole Foods because there's so much new stuff and people are like trying to change their health. So if they see something in your cart and they want to speak to you, they're like, are those good? I've heard about them, but I've never tried them. And that's like an icebreaker or a conversation starter, and then like it's so small that you're always going to bump into them. At least the one, it's not big like a huge grocery store, but they're so small that you're going to bump into them at least 2-3 times before you leave. And that's like, oh, it must be fate. Oh, it must be fate because like, and you feel that tension and it builds as you, get down the aisles and the rows and stuff. And then you drop something by accident and they can pass you by 15 times and they're like, oh, here you go. So it's kind of like, dating already. Like you're already dating, but you just haven't really exchanged information because you've seen this person like 3 times already. You done scooted down the aisle, you drop something, you done picked it up, you done smiled at him, you done seen him down this aisle and you smile, and you see him down the next aisle, you smile again. All of a sudden he end up behind you in line by some strange coincidence. He behind you in line. Y'all getting ready to leave out at the same time. You drop something in the parking lot. Uh-oh, thank you, Kenneth. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Entanglement parties are the next wave. I know, right? Thank you. That was a very generous donation. Hey, Kenneth in the house. Entanglement party. Somebody gonna dress up as an entanglement for Halloween. They're gonna be like tied up with a calendar on it that say August. Right. Thank you. I appreciate that. You Kenneth coming through. So I have multitasked. Thank y'all so much. I've done my nails. I have repped for EKPOSE, Instant Manny. Links are in the description bar. I've talked about the entanglement. I have gotten Kenneth to donate. Thank you, Kenneth. I really appreciate that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I hope things are going well with you. I had thought you, how was your honeymoon? I don't know. It's like he must have got married. He left. Thank you, Sasha Jasmine. I'm attractive and I never get approached. You gotta be approachable, babe. Gotta be approachable. Sometimes if you look too good, Men don't think that they can approach you, so you have to have a flaw. Like, that's why I say drops up. Ask a dumb question. If you're too beautiful, they don't know if you're smart. They don't know if you're going to judge them. They don't know if they're going to be rejected. So if they see a flaw in you that they can feel like, okay, well, she's not perfect, so I might have a chance. Like if you have a snort when you laugh, if you're clumsy, if you drop something, if you bump into something, you know. So have a flaw. Have a couple of flaws because it makes you more attractive. And a lot of people don't realize that. A couple of flaws makes you more attractive, whether you realize that or not. That's why all these people rushing to get surgery, they're, I don't see anything wrong with getting surgery if you need it. But there's some people that are perfectly okay with not getting surgery. Oh, thank you, Deanna. Sprinkle. She just sent me some money too on my cash app. Thank you, girl. Stop trying to become perfection and just become what men will approach. Okay, that's gonna be my next video. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be approachable. Period. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I was getting out to go ask about some business cards at this printing company, and I had, you know how you have to wear the stupid masks? Well, I had a mask on, and it distorts your vision. And I couldn't see like the little thing in front of me on the ground where the parking lot, stumps are. And I almost tripped over one. I didn't fall, but like I stumbled. And so, I was looking good though. I was looking good. And so the dude in the printing place probably saw me stumble because there was glass windows. And so he was being all extra nice to me and, asking me, well, am I okay? Da, da, da. So sometimes being imperfect is a way in. I might be getting some free stuff. Okay. It's like, oh my gosh. Since discovering you, I've started to level up, and now my live-in boyfriend pays all the bills while I'm going to college. Onward and upward, sprinkle. Go ahead, Queen Spooky. I like your name. Oh, good for him. And good for y'all. Sprinkle. Get your money, girl. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. Isn't she lovely? I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. We have a special rendition of that song on this channel. Y'all want to hear it? Isn't he dusty? Isn't he full of dust? Isn't he? It's called Isn't He Dusty? Okay. Y'all remember Isn't He Dusty? They tried to copyright that video. They tried to demonetize the Isn't He Dusty video. I was mad. But darn it. So anyway. I missed the donation. I thought I got it. Hold on, let me roll back up. Isn't she lovely? Queen Spooky. I already. Sasha, I'm attractive and never get approached. I already covered that. So I think I got all of the donations. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So entanglements are the new thing, I guess, right? Actually, they're not new at all. It's just a new word for it. My ex wants to know if I'm still married. What should I answer? Are you still married? I wouldn't answer. I'd scoot around it. I'm like, do you want me to still be married? What if I said yes? What if I said no? Because they don't really care. They just want to see if you're available. He's trying to get into an entanglement with you, girl. Better be like, I could be. I'm trying to get into that entanglement. Now watch, a bunch of guys are gonna start trying to date married women now. Cause of all of this. Get me a Jada. I'm gonna get me a Jada. I'm gonna get me a Jada. Jada gonna take me to Hawaii. You're gonna have a bunch of you're gonna wear a shirt and it said, my name is Entanglement. Yeah. You said I want a side dude. I don't want one. I could have one. That's not a problem. They got, do I want one is the question. Mm-hmm. You could have mine. What do you do when he gets really angry for not having sex? Get really angry for him not giving you no money. I'm just as angry. I understand. Because I can't get what I want. And so I know how you feel. Just like you're very angry that you can't sleep with me, that's how angry I am that I can't get no money out of you. Now you see how pain feels. August just proof, do not bother with young dudes. They are too emotional. No. Well, he probably felt used up and abused and then tossed to the side, not considered seriously. August was in his feelings, right? He had to say that. He was trying to get famous. Like he was like, y'all gonna hear me. I'll just tell my tea. And before you know it, my name's gonna be everywhere. And so I couldn't get nothing out of the relationship. I might as well get something out of the relationship. I didn't directly say you. I presented your character from a movie, not you in particular. I didn't say any names. It's entertainment. Can be sued. There's always loopholes in every situation. You have to be smart though. Now he'll just start dating somebody like one of them social media celebrities, or one of them little young celebrity heiresses, or one of them Kardashians or whatnot. And you'll be moving on from there. Shira, I gave a friend your advice. It's working like a charm. I actually feel like I could be a relationship coach now, thanks to you. Bold and courageous. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I'm glad you gave some good advice to your friend. Me too, level up my environment. Can't wait to move out. Me too, I can't wait to level up my environment because I have to redecorate my room. I go through phases where I want my room to look this way, and then I want it to look that way. So this is the second time I'll be redecorating. That's not that bad though. So I have a project coming up to redecorate my room. That's going to be fun though. Always level up wherever you feel that you can, continuously, because as long as you're better than yourself today than you were yesterday, that's leveling up. Where did you get your vinyl player? You mean my record player? I got that particular one at a bookstore called Books A Million or BAM. They sell them near the records, the vinyl records. I've seen them online. You can order them online as well. They have different brands, but I got that particular one. I might be selling it because I might get another one in a different color. So, we'll see. Because I am redecorating my bedroom in a vintage style, a more classic, modern vintage style. So I probably will have a vinyl record player in there, but I might change the color up to match the room. Shira, when I get my own place, I was. Hold on, these nails, I gotta use the mouse. When I get my own place, I want to cover it in vines and flowers. Is that too crazy, girl? I don't know. Do you think it's crazy from the outside if you were to bring a stranger over, or if someone was to come in your house, would they think it was strange? I would say maybe just choose a room to do that in and leave the open area normal. You know what I mean? Because that could scare people off. And it's just like, there's people get scared off by the stupidest things. So perhaps just put it in one room. What hair is this? This is my hair with a few clip-in extensions. So this is mama hair. And I just curled it with a curling iron. See, this is my hair. This is my hair. This is my hair. And these are the clip-in. So this is my hair with clip-in extensions. I would have been thicker, but Sasha wanted some too, so I clipped some out and gave her some. So she's walking around with a ponytail with clip-in. It looked a lot better before Sasha snatched my weave. But I share. I share. So they have these really. I brought them in here. So I have it in my pockets. I'm just gonna show you all the clip-in, but a little clip. Anyway, well, there's these little clip-in combs you can buy. Oh, here it is, at the beauty supply store. And you don't have to sew them on or anything. They just clip on like this onto the extension or the bundle after you cut it. And then you just clip it in. No sewing or anything. So one of the ladies that sent me a wig, she also sent me some bundles. And it's like a luxury hair company. I think that's the name of it. I'll try to find it and link it. But she had sent me some very nice 18-inch bundle, and I had my clip-ins, and I made some clip-ins. Sometimes they're behind the counter at the beauty supply shop, so you might have to ask for them or find them online and order them. They have them in like the blonde color or the brown as well. So I have glue on my fingers, but you can get these and they're not expensive at all. And you can make your own clip-in extensions. I have like blonde clip-in extensions. You can make highlights. Like if you don't want to do highlights in your own hair, you can get like a few clip-ins of a different color, and it'll just look like you have highlights. I've done that before. When you don't want to wear a wig, if you want to have your own hair, but you want some length, clip-ins are good. Okay, Shira, what's my zodiac sign? Pisces. Yeah. And I actually had these on some curly hair. But when I wear my hair curly, I could also, use the curly extensions and clip them in as well. I do that a lot in the summer. If I'm going swimming a lot, I'll do some curly clip-ins. Okay. So I guess we're done with the entanglement talk. And how do you stay unemotional if you're a Pisces? Don't care. You know, just it's amazing. Just as emotional you can be unemotional. The degree of emotion that you have, you can also be lacking of that emotion, especially as a Pisces, because remember, the signs are two fish. You can be extreme or unextreme. And you can choose which one you want to be when you want to be it. And after you've been it for so long, it's a habit. And you don't see it from that emotional perspective anymore. You see it from a logical perspective. So me, if it doesn't benefit me, it's not something that I want to be doing. If being extra emotional is not beneficial to me, then it's something that I choose not to do. It's just that simple. It's common sense. It's you being in control of yourself and not, emotions being in control of you. People that control your emotions control you. If no one can control your emotions but you, then no one controls you. So you have to think of it like that. Anyone who can emotionally upset you controls you. So this is why a lot of people think, oh, well, I've been taken advantage of, or what if he starts to be too controlling? No, there's no such thing as that. You allow people to control you by being emotional. If you just don't care, they can't control you. You're like, oh, well, whatever, I'll go get another one. Oh, well, have a nice day, bye. Oh, you're not talking to me today? Okay, well, that's good, because I have a lot of other things to do anyway. I'm so glad I can get all this work done. So I guess I'll see you later on tonight, maybe about 10 hours from now. I could care less. That's how you have to be. I could care less. You don't care. That's how you stop from being emotional. Stop caring. If they don't care, why are you sitting there caring? If you don't care, why should they? If they don't care, why should you? You can't make someone care by being extra emotional. Unless it's an act and you are playing on their vulnerability. But other than that, if they don't care, they're not ever going to care. Okay? You got to care about you and show them that they don't control anything over here. I know sheer advice not to rock natural hair is 3B, 3C hair. I don't even know. Like, do whatever you want to do. Like, for me, what's going to get you that money? What is your goal? That's what y'all got to do. Stop asking me what's okay. Is your pockets okay? Is your bank account okay? Look at your bank account and decide what you want to look like for the day. Decide how fast and quick you're going to get this money, or how long it's going to take you to get this money. Do what you got to do. Look at that bank account. Look at your goals. Look at the type of man you want, and then make your own decision on what is going to get it for you. Because I'm just going to do things the fastest, easiest, simplest way, because I'm lazy and I'm a Pisces, period. Okay? If you like to work hard, do extra, and find a needle in the haystack, and, do this and do that, great. I don't. I'm going the easiest route possible. I am a fish. I flow with the water, baby. Okay? That's what I do. And when I want to swim upstream, I can, because I have saved so much energy and strength from just coasting, that when I decide to do something, I can go all the way past everybody else. Period. So, do what you gotta do. That's just the truth. Look. You save up all that energy by coasting and getting through life super easy. And then you save up all that energy, thoughts, got that wisdom. And then bam, you hit them. Bam, here I go. Don't use all your strength and energy struggling to try to accomplish something that you can accomplish with no struggle. Just it's common sense. It's just being smart. Then you can do whatever you want. Look however you want. Wear whatever hair you want to wear once you got it. Once you got it all, then do what you want. You can shave your head if you want to. You can have a half afro, dread, braid, wig if you want to. You can do whatever you want to because now you have what you need to do whatever you want to do. But are you going to expend all that energy just trying to get an opportunity to have all of those things? That's the question. Seduce and reduce. That's right, Ether. Hey, Ether, when you here? Yes. So don't spend your time and energy and effort in a certain place when you can be storing it up and maintaining your youth, not being frustrated, not having to freestyle 20 times longer and 20 times more, or not feel like there's too much competition, or not feel like somebody is not the stereotypical type of person that gets this or gets that. Just play the role, get your money, and then go open your own studio. Okay, play the role, get your own money, open your own studio. It's chess, not checkers. Okay. So you're playing a role. If you were an actress and you auditioned for a part in a movie and they say, "Oh man, we're gonna have to change your hair for this role," what are you gonna do? Pass over the part? Or are you gonna get your money and open your own studio and wear your hair however you want to wear it? So we have to think bigger. Mm-hmm. And then, also think about this, because I relate everything to movies and stuff sometimes. If you get typecast, then you can't move around as easily. You don't want to get typecast. You want to have options. You want to be able to move in this circle, that circle, them circles, any circle. So you don't want to be typecast either. So that's why it's very important to be flexible so that you can just take it all. I don't want, I would say if I were in other people's shoes that were single right now, I would say I don't want to be the exception to the rule. I don't want to be lucky. I want it all. I want a chance with this one, that one, the next one, his daddy, his brother, his cousin. I want them all giving me the money. So why limit yourself when you can take it all? This is the thinking of a lot of people who have a lot of money. They don't just have a target audience. They have a broad field of which they can grasp. So I'm just thinking it would be wiser to have more options so that you can hurry up and move on and get what you want out of the whole entire situation or in the game, period. I'm solution oriented, not, I'm solution oriented. I am not for disturbing and making waves in a system that is handing you cash, period. I'm in getting your cash, stack my money fast and go. Okay? That's what I'm about. Y'all know the Ape song? Stack my money fast and go. Fast, then I'm going to come out with Black Parade. Okay? I'm going to put on a blonde wig. I'm going to dance, and then I'm going to come out with Black Parade because I have my own studio. I'm going to take your money. I'm going to take Disney money. Okay? Take all the money. Don't just take some of the money. Take it all. This is the difference between the thinking of a mogul and a worker, or entrepreneur, a mogul, and a worker. The worker has more opinions than the mogul. The entrepreneur has more opinions than the mogul. The mogul has less opinions than the worker and the entrepreneur because he's taking it all. He agrees with most people. That's why most people give the mogul their money. Think like a mogul, not like a worker. Okay? What if you have long hair? Should you still switch it up and rock different wigs? Do whatever is getting you the money. If you know what I'm saying, look at the perspective. What's in style right now? What is most sought after? Who's popular? What do their hair look like? Are men oogling over this hairstyle? What do you look good in it? Do you get more attention in it? Have you gotten more money in that look? You know, so experiment. You test it out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So take it all. Don't just take some. Don't be so closed off that you can't receive. You know what's up here talking to each other. You're 20 years old, recently got engaged to a multimillionaire, arms dealer. I want to marry him, but I don't know what to tell my family. They're going to freak out. Is it a legal arms dealer? Girl. Well, I don't know, because you're young and he's a little older and he's dealing arms. How you know you ain't finna get human trafficked? If he dealing arms, he dealing people too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just so you know. Don't come up missing. Popcorn, right? Oh, I am engaged. I'm 20 years old. Engaged to a multi-million-dollar arms dealer. I don't want to tell my family. What should I do? Stack your money fast and go. That's what you need to do. Because if he's dealing arms, he's dealing people. They go together. They go together. You said 2 side braids. I think it can look good depending on makeup and outfit. Yeah, I've seen so many people with that look in 5-star restaurants. Let me tell you. Everyone had that do. It was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I do that? Where to find rich men in rich areas of town. In any place where the demographic has a lot of money, they're going to be everywhere. The stores, the restaurants, the grocery stores, the hardware store, the country club, right? Y'all, let me tell y'all a good not everybody's gonna hit the target, and there's always people at different levels of their level up. But there's an Instagram called Black and Bougie, and it shows like a lot of different ladies in their feminine attire and how they look classy versus ratchet. Thank you, Rain, elitist earthly goddess. Can you recommend me a channel to invest in stuff? I had a review on one person, but I totally forgot her name. Just Google it, baby. I don't know. Like, if y'all remember her name, go ahead and drop it below. But thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I don't know. I don't watch that. I just use my instinct. I use my instinct when I do my investing. Okay, so let me look it up. Ooh. I don't know if y'all follow her. Okay, here we go. So, so it's called Black and Bougie. And let me show you a few of the posts. I post some of those in my story sometimes so that y'all can see. Oh, this is like my pajamas. So they're like, there's pictures like this. It's just showing people being bougie, basically, like extra feminine, bougie, you know, hair. Some of them are young, some of them are older. So you have a variety of different people, different outfits, look different Instagrammers. This looks like Beyonce. Is that Beyonce? That is Beyonce. What Beyonce doing up on Black and Bougie? And then pink. I'm like, what? Who is that? They have like all different types of. I don't think that's bougie, but it's a look. They have the black version of Mean Girls. This is cute. I could laugh down though. Something I would do right there. That's me right there. Maybe that ain't me, but that's something I would definitely be able to rock. So it's cute. There's stuff on there for everyone. I think she's a model. I think that's that model for Fashion Nova. This, I would definitely wear this outfit. That's cute. This is my style. If I was going to be bad bougie, that would be me. If I were to wear pants, of course. So y'all go follow. It's cute. Let me find the one that I really like. What caught my attention. They have different size ladies on here too. They have they have plus size, skinny, medium, all sizes. So I told you they had the Fashion Nova girl on here. So they just, you know, post pretty much anyone they think looks bougie. And their aesthetic is like mostly pink and girly. So you'll probably see a lot of pink. This is cute. Anyway, just someone else, you know, to follow if you're looking. Thanks. You'll look it up. Okay. Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm about to go. I appreciate it. Remember, it's not about what you like. It's not about what your friend likes. It's about what's going to get you to your goal so that you can do whatever you like. So you can do whatever you like. Okay, because y'all do that anyway when y'all go clock in to work. You might as well do it and at least get to the level that you want to be at so that you don't have to continue. Okay, get yourself in an entanglement with yourself and your goals. Yeah, Kenneth is back. Yes, Kenneth came and sprinkled me today. Thank you, Kenneth. You got sprinkled. And Miss Princess came up with a name for you subscribers. She wants to be called the Sprinkle Babies. So I wrote it down. I was trying to do my manicure. The Expose Beauty sent me. Y'all go check her store out. Links are below. Get y'all a little instant mani. So Sprinkle Babies, Sprinkle Bunnies. Nah, babies. That's more my style. Babies. I think it's cute. I might start using it. Who knows? But thank you, and y'all have a good rest of the evening. Sprinkle Babies. It's so funny to say it, but it's cute. Sprinkle Babies. I'm gonna go do a craft. I don't know if I should put these nails on before I start this craft. Sprinkle Babies, let me show you what craft I'm gonna do. Maybe y'all can do it at the same time. So y'all can have the same stuff. It's kind of fun. So y'all can go to the Dollar Tree or whatever and show y'all what I'm gonna do. So I got one of these little cheap mirrors from the Dollar Tree. It's like a cute little vintage looking plastic mirror. And I got these little pearls that I'm gonna glue on it. I got a bunch of these little packs of pearls. And I'm gonna glue on it and on the back so it can look expensive. And you can bling it out with rhinestones, and you can paint it a whole different color or whatnot. But I'm gonna put some pearls like around here, and then like on the back, and make it look cute. It's gonna be like a little Dollar Tree project. I don't know if I'm gonna film it, but I'll show you all the results. First, the Dollar Tree has a craft section. Oh shoot! Got you some glue. Got you a little applicator. And I'm also going to do the pearl stuff on here too. So like you need like a little storage tin. You can put like paper clips in there, earrings or whatever. And just the top is just like covered with pearls. You could do like rhinestones or whatever. Y'all could start y'all little Etsy shop selling this stuff. I don't know. I'm just doing it for fun. Me and the kids are gonna do it because we're in a quarantine entanglement. So I get stuff like this for us to do. Instead of them being on their phones all day, we'll take a break and try to do fun stuff like this. And it's from the Dollar Tree. Plus, you can make you some cute accessories. And y'all know I'll probably use this in some of my photos for level up. So it's also a good opportunity to see what you're good at. If you're trying to start a business, see what people like it, whatnot. So yeah, that's what I like to do with my kids. Teach them how to create things. They'll never be broke, never. And they like to do it, and it's fun. Okay, so thank you. Yes, also, being feminine also is creative. Creativity is a feminine aspect. So the more creative you become, that's a feminine trait. Arts and crafts, yes. So have fun. I'll try to show you all the results. You'll probably see it in some of my photos and whatnot. So look forward to it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Bye.